Hey everyone. Today we're not talking about business, but we're talking about something extremely important to business if you want to be successful, if you want to grow your business, and it's foundational for your business. And we are talking about health, and we are going to tie this to testosterone replacement therapy a little bit, but not 100%. And where I'm going with this is I'm on testosterone replacement therapy. It's something that I don't want to be on to get to some crazy obscene level because I want to be massive. I want to get to a normal level, and a million people have asked me about my levels before I started, and I was at a 160 before I even started. And so my levels were in the tank, and the reason personally is that I have major head injuries from massive motorcycle wrecks. I've got well over 10 concussions, been blacked out many times, had brain swelling from at least 2 massive accidents, and that can alter your pituitary gland and it controls hormones, right? And so that's why I do this. And I do it just to get to a normal level that someone that has none of these issues would get to. And I was at that level at 31 or 32. And I tried to do all the corrective things to correct that with lifting and change of diet, But that's not the point. This starts with testosterone therapy because testosterone therapy opened me up to the world of getting blood tests done and how important that is to do quarterly. I think you should do it at least yearly, probably at least every 6 months, even if you're not on testosterone therapy. And you should have someone looking at that and investigating that, and maybe even from a holistic standpoint, not just your primary, because your primary, or maybe it's not holistic, maybe it's a longevity style person. That's what I was really looking for when I went to the very first place. I worked with Vitality Health, the very first time I ever worked with and got any kind of hormone therapy. But from a longevity standpoint, people are looking at hormones. They're looking at, doctors are looking at your cholesterol, but also looking at apolipoprotein B and different things that are like, this is the precursor to plaque in your veins, which then it's the soft material that can become plaque. And all of these things, there's so much that you can test to have an idea of cancer, to have an idea of heart disease, to have an idea of a whole list of problems that some of this lifestyle change can make better. I can tell you right now, none of my blood panel was horribly off other than getting my testosterone dialed in and getting it out of the dumpster, right? But my LDL cholesterol has been a little high, or my apolipoprotein B has been just a touch high. And I have seen over great diet, continuous training and things, I've brought those all down well within reason. Like I've brought those numbers down dramatically, and they were never high. You don't get it wrong that like if they're dramatically bad, you might need some type of medication. It's not that no one doesn't need some kind of pharmaceutical intervention. Right? And by the way, I'm not a medical doctor, or I don't give any advice on this. I'm just giving you insight on things to look for. But there is a lot of education coming around about less worry about cholesterol in general because of all, I believe it's statins that they use for that. And that also has effects. Here again, that's not my specialty. My piece, my value, my information on health to you is blood tests are pretty cost effective. And now there's stuff like Rhyme, I believe is the product my wife sent me. You stick it on your arm, it does a blood draw, and you send it off, and it gives you all of these markers. And even if you don't have a doctor, you can put a blood test in ChatGPT and you can have it analyze you and tell you, what problems do you see? Then what could you do lifestyle change, and what things could need to be changed? Or you can put it in Claude or whatever AI is your favorite. And you can learn so much because it's just like anything else. You need to be an advocate and a person for your own finances. You can't assume that the whole world is going to take care of it. It's a poor policy to assume that Social Security is going to be a good living in your retirement. You can take accountability for that and build your own finances. You can take control of that situation. You can be an advocate for your finances. You can be your own medical advocate too, and you can take control of that, and you can take ownership on that, and not just take what's doled out to you by pharmaceutical, by doctors, not just take yes, not just blindly go into everything and say yes. They say it's true, I must have it. They say take the pill, I must have it. Because we are as a society and in the medical field there is problem, here is fix. It's not prevent so we don't have problem at all. We don't act like a lot of things that are horrible health situations. We talk about how they're beautiful half the time, and it's not a big deal, and everybody can be any way they want to be. So back to the point, blood test, have somebody work with you. Or any of these. Rhyme, there's a bunch of different things. If you just look online, there's all kinds of places where you don't even need to go anywhere. And then they will give you the prognosis on what you should do. I believe Ways to Well might even do this. They will give you the prognosis on what you can do, supplements you can take, might give you regimens, connect you with hormones or whatever it is. And a lot of this stuff can make a massive difference in your life, because you get one life and you might as well be as optimized for that as possible. And that might not be anything. That might just be eating better with diet. And then that might just be some vitamins, right? Just some supplements that you should take. There's also a lot of theory around, I've done a genetic test and I've got MFHT or whatever is broken, or whatever it's called, right? I don't know all the wording for it, but there's a mutation in that chain of DNA. And so you can do genetic tests to see what you might be able to supplement for to help those breaks and help your better body process things better. And so all of this stuff is not crazy expensive. The cost comes down and down and down and down and down because stuff becomes more and more and more available. I feel like Rhyme was like 60 or 90 bucks a month. That might be expensive to someone, but maybe you can do that less, or maybe you can just do a couple times a year and do a very, very cost-effective test, right? So it's more accessible than ever. You don't necessarily need to go to a doctor and do all this stuff. You could at least get input on this from an AI that could at least give you some insight on what you could make better. And I'm not saying doctor yourself. I'm not giving you that advice, but I'm saying you can at least start learning about it. Then that gives you a better opportunity that if you have to talk to a doctor or do whatever, you are more intelligent about that. So just like in business, if you understand finances, if you understand accounting, you can have a more educated conversation with an accountant. If you understand marketing, you can have a more educated conversation with a marketer. If you understand lending and banking, you can have a more educated conversation with a lender. So take your health into your own hands. Get and understand going and looking at blood work and getting it done, and look into this. Leave some comments if you got questions, or you have any questions on this, because man, woman, it doesn't matter. If stuff is off and you can fix it, or something's bad and you don't see it, somebody can be healthy appearing on the outside and unhealthy on the inside. And some people just don't look because they don't want to know the bad news. It's better. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. It's better to prevent than it is to cure. So please take control of your health. Take control of all the things that you can control, the controllables in your life. That's going to allow you to have more success in every area of your life. So I hope you took something from this. Get blood tests, look at those panels, connect with longevity doctors, or doctors that aren't just trying to give you pills, to get insights on what you can do as far as diet, as far as supplements, as far as hormones, and whatever you can do to get the most out of your life and be the most effective, efficient person. Take this, use this. We're going to kill 2026.